everyone, welcome back to Bumble Stitch's Flossmas. It has been a little bit of a while since I did one of these, hasn't it? I think the last one was December the 5th, so we are a little bit behind. Lots has been happening. If you were watching the earlier episodes, you all know that we were having the floor done, which we did, and obviously that all had to be put back and all the furniture had to be put back in and everything reassembled in the dining room and all that kind of stuff, which was, you know, took time. And the floor's down and looks lovely, so we're really pleased with that. Then I got a bit poorly on Thursday and Friday and the weekend, just sort of like a coldy flu type thing, and had every intention of coming back yesterday. And I'm not one to dwell on medical things, but yesterday I had a little bit of an upset yesterday morning. I had an awful pain and really didn't know what to do with myself and had a bit of a panic. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I'm fine, but it appears I might have a kidney stone, and I had the most awful pain yesterday. But our National Health Service, as usual, were fantastic, and I saw my doctor and that's all been looked after. So much better today, and thought I really should get on with Flossmas, otherwise it really probably wouldn't be worth continuing with. So if you have come back, thank you for joining me. It's Tuesday the 13th of December, so we're sort of halfway there now, really just past the halfway point of Flossmas. So okay, I have been opening I'm looking over here because I've got my box of Advents down here on the sofa next to me, and I was going to save them all until I did the next video, but I just couldn't resist. I had to open my Advents, and Alfie was having his as well because he's a little bit obsessed with his Advent calendar. So what I thought I'd do is just share with you what was in the Advents, so that you can see everything that I got, particularly the calendar that I got from Paula, because there's some really beautiful things in there, and of course the patchwork rabbit. And then I'll open today's Advent with you on the video so you can see that. I've got a little giveaway again for today, and I've got a little bit of a stitchy update and a little bit of happy mail. So I'm going to get right on with some of these Advents. Now I'll go through the patchwork rabbit ones first. So as you can see, they have been open, but I've kept them all in the days so that I could share them with you. So I'm going to whip through these quite quickly. So this was the 6th of December, and this is Classic Colourworks floss in the colour Sea Oats. A nice neutral there. Let's pop these down. Day 7 was a real treat actually. This is, now who is this made by? This floss here is made by Cottage Garden Threads. This is an Australian hand-dyed thread company, and you can see that is absolutely stunning, variegated colour there. I don't know what the colour name is. I think it's just a colour reference of BR13. So absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to try that out. It's the first I've had of this type of floss. That's a lovely one. Day 8 is another floss. They're mostly floss in the patchwork rabbit. This is Gentle Arts Gold Leaf. Beautiful. This is the colour that I used for the moon on the what's that called? The blackbird chart that I did at Halloween with the big moon. So that's that one, Spell of the Moon I think it's called. So that's beautiful to top that one up because I used pretty much a whole skein. This was a really cool little gift on day 9, and this is a patchwork rabbit corner gauge. Let me make sure I get it the right way up. There we go. So that's really handy just for marking the distance from your corner of your cross stitch fabric. I'm sure you all know what one of these is, but it's the first one that I've had, so I'm really excited to get this. Day 10 is some more floss, and this is a Weeks Dye Works in Teal Frost. It's a lovely tealy blue. So my stash of flosses is really getting a good top up from this calendar. Day 11 is Endive again, a Gentle Arts, and a colour that's used a lot in Brenda Gervais charts. I've noticed she uses this colour a lot, so that's really handy to have that. And I think Blackbird use it quite a lot too. While I mention it, the new Blackbird book, When the Leaves Fall, I was just not quick enough on the mark. Justin wanted another quick sort of gift idea for me for Christmas, and I sent him the link, and when he went on to get it, it was sold out, so that was a bit sad. So I have to wait for the next delivery that gets here probably after Christmas, I'd imagine. And day 12 is a classic Colourworks Tahiti Orange, and it's more of a peachy yellow in real life, but really super pretty. So that's all caught up with that one. Paula's calendar. So we'll start again from day 6. I say these are, I've sort of kept them in the wrappings, but they are open because I couldn't resist. So excuse the crunkling, although lots of you have commented that the crunkling is always a sign of good things coming. One of my lovely little Kit Kat chocolates, and this really gorgeous Ray Dunn to-do list pad. So that's super handy. Thank you, Paula. I didn't know we could get Ray Dunn goodies over here. Pop these to one side. Next is day 7. Sorry for going so quickly on these, but I don't want to sort of take up too much time. I did want to share these with you. This is some gorgeous ribbons and little stitch markers as well. So those are really pretty and lovely for finishes. There's a Kit Kat in there as well. I won't show you the Kit Kat, you know what Kit Kats look like. Let's pop that one down. Day 8 from Paula. And let's just get this out of the tissue. There's some beautiful pins that Paula's made, and these are from her shop on Etsy, Eva Faith. So these will look gorgeous in either a pin cushion or a drum, or even for users counting pins. Beautiful, thank you, Paula. Put that to one side. Day 9 is, this was a really special one, day 9. I feel very, very spoilt, and this is a gorgeous wool ornament that Paula has made of this little snowman cup with hot chocolate and marshmallows, and I'm guessing that's like a cinnamon stick in there. So pretty and so beautifully made. So thank you for that, Paula. That will go on my special tree in the dining room where I've got all my gifted handmade ornaments. So let's put that one to one side. Day 10 is some gorgeous DMC floss in variegated blues and whites. This is colour 67. Really lovely, thank you, Paula. And my Kit Kats in there. I've got loads of Kit Kats saved up to eat. Day 11, and I don't know if you remember from it might have been day 5, Paula crocheted me a beautiful little toadstool ornament in red, and now I have this gorgeous turquoise or aqua blue one to go with it. So that's beautiful. My tree is going to look stunning. Do you know what? I haven't got a single Christmas tree up in this house yet, apart from this little thing here. We have nothing, so I really do need to get the Christmas thing going on a bit. Day 12 is a bag of tiny wooden star buttons, which will be super handy, and of course I can paint these if I want. So love those, and that's me up to date with sort of the days that you've missed of my advents. So before I open today's, I had some happy mail. A lovely friend that I've not seen for ages since scrapbooking days, Ali, contacted me, and she had found some wooden spools. I can't remember the name of the shop that she said, but there was a shop, I think it was a clothing store, that was using them in displays. I think it might have been Jack Wills, might not have been, but she said to me they were selling them off, didn't have any need for them. Would I like one? Because she'd got too many, you know, she knew she wouldn't use all the ones that she'd picked up. I said that would be lovely. But what I didn't realise is she was going to send me a really lovely little care package, which was so sweet of you, Ali, thank you. She sent it in this gorgeous L'Occitane Christmas box, and inside, as I said, I'm so lucky, I have such wonderful friends. It's all wrapped up beautifully in tissue paper. She popped a really cute card with, I think that's a Bedlington Terrier with the snow on him, super cute. And then in the box, as you can see, is the gorgeous spool. A lovely little lint chocolate teddy. Some gorgeous L'Occitane hand cream, which is my absolute favourite. And of course the spool. And this is the first spool that I've had, so I know that Christina of Whilst Iris Naps does some really lovely finishes on spools, so I might choose one of her designs to go on there. But thanks again, Ali, that's lovely, and I'm really looking forward to doing something with this. Right, so let's pop that back. That was my happy mail. And I will get Alfie in at the end to do his calendar for today. He's actually in his crate at the moment because he's been a little bit naughty. I was FaceTiming with Lulu and Enzo, and he was being very cheeky and naughty, so he's gone in his crate for a little time out. So hopefully he'll be nice and calm when he comes out, but you all know Alfie by now. Okay, stitchy updates. I was stitching on Hands On Designs. It was a mystery stitch along last Christmas called the Cookie Exchange Sal, and I have completed my stitching. Obviously I haven't fully finished it yet. This is straight off the hoop, but I'm really pleased with how it turned out. There are a couple of little bits of backstitch that I missed off because backstitch is not my favourite, and I didn't think it was going to add too much more to it, but I think it's really cute. I love the stack of cookies under the glass dome there, and the candy canes in the jar and the mixing bowl. Really, really sweet, such a clever design. So I should be getting that one finished up soon. I'm really hoping I get a chance to finish it before Christmas, but if I don't, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. So it's nice to have the stitching done, because I did start it last year. And because I'd finished that, I thought it would be a really good excuse to make a new start. And I have chosen, in my little snowman pom-pom bag, I've chosen to do Cup of Cheer by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. So I will show you the pattern. I'm just going to take it out of the plastic because it is a tad reflective. So it's Cup of Christmas Cheer by Brenda Gervais, and it comes with the pom-pom that goes on the end of the handle there to be the pom-pom of Santa's hat. So let me pop that back in. I made a tiny start last night. It's still in the hoop, and you're probably not going to be able to see this too well. What can I hold up behind it? I literally made a start on the bottom of Santa's beard. I'm using 36 count vintage country mocha from Zweigart as my fabric, and I am using all the called for. I've got my lovely floss ring and charm that was in my calendar from Paula, and these are all the called for. One of them was bobbinated, so it's a little bit crunkled, and that is bugging me. The only one that isn't called for is there's a small amount of Gentle Arts Wood Trail, I think it is, and I'm using an anchor thread 273 that I thought was a good a good enough match, but the rest are all DMC as called for in the chart. So I'm enjoying a new start with that one, and I will share my progress as I go along. Okay, we're getting there, and hopefully I'll be able to keep up with Flossmas after this big catch up. The next thing I'd like to do is open today's advents. So we'll go back to the Patchwork Rabbit for day 13 and see what's in here. And, oh okay, it's not floss. It is, oh, it's a chart. Let me just make sure I don't give anything away. It's called A Very Bunny Christmas. Can you see that? It's a really cute little chart. It's all in 32, sorry, it's in DMC flosses. I'm reading from the back of the chart. Stitched on vintage country mocha linen by Zweigart. All DMC, and a really cute little chart. I'm assuming this is exclusive to the advent calendar, and it's by Romy's Creations. But isn't that sweet? It's nice. I mean, as lovely as the floss is, it's nice to get a little change as well, isn't it? I must make sure I don't throw the envelope and the pattern away. So that was today's, and day 13 from Paula. Bit of crunkling coming up, and I have got a Kit Kat, and oh lovely, this is Pearl Cotton by Anchor, and it's a multicoloured pearl cotton. Isn't that gorgeous? All lovely dual colours. Beautiful. This is a, I don't know what count it is, I can't read it properly. I think it might be 8 weight. Would that be right? Sort of kind of thicker, almost like sort of the thickness that you would use for hand quilting, that kind of weight. I don't know if you can see it better there, but that is beautiful. Thank you, Paula. So all that remains now is for Alfie to open his advent today, and for me to do a little giveaway for you all for today as a way of thanking you for coming back and for being patient with me while I had all my life stuff going on and just couldn't find a moment to catch up with you all. So let me go and grab Alfie and we'll get his advent. Okay, so here is Alfie, and as you can see, he is very well versed in advent calendars now, but you don't know which day it is, do you? It's the 13th. Yes. Okay, so let's do this. Are you ready? Here it is. Can you help him with your nose? Good boy. Okay, what do we do now? What do we do? Do we sit? Good boy. He's not silly, is he? He knows what he needs to do. And are you ready for the next one? You're going to sit and you give paw. Good boy, Alfie. Well done. So he's a happy boy now. So I'll just pop the camera back up a little tiny bit so I can see you properly. So a little giveaway for today, and I've got a Christmas chart here. It was actually a gift from a sweet viewer that sent me a huge pile of charts quite a while ago, and this one is from Stony Creek Creations. Let me see if I can take it out of the packaging so you can see it properly. Alfie, it's not for you. It's not for you. And it's called Christmas Sentiments. A really lovely traditional Christmas colours with the beautiful words along the bottom: faith, hope, love, joy and peace. So if you would like to be entered for the giveaway for this chart, please use the word, what should we use? Sentiment. So if you can use the word sentiment in your comments, and all the giveaways through Flossmas, I'm going to announce the winners at the end of Flossmas, which I'll probably wrap it up on the 24th of December. So that's everything for today. I can see this boy is up to something in the background. He's a little bit obsessed with that tree because it's got little things stuck on it. Alfie, leave it. So we'll say goodbye to you for this evening, and hopefully nothing happens that means we can't come back tomorrow night. So we'll see you all then. Take care.